everyone.
Hello, 안녕하세요, Miss Farah. How are you?
I'm fine, Alhamdulillah. And how are you, Pico?
I'm also good, Miss Farah. Lately I've been, uh, uni and also a lot of assignments, so it's heavy for this week, but I get it on, so it's quite fine for this week. Uh, are you ready, Miss Farah, to present what we'll be discussing for this week orientation?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. All right. Thank you, Miss Farah. Maybe the time is yours. If whenever you're ready, take your time.
Hi, everyone. Assalamualaikum and welcome to Korean Youth Summit Orientation. My sound here clearly?
Yes, I think we all hear you voice clearly. It's fine. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Farah, the training and development team of Youth Break the Boundaries, and I'll be your host for today's session. I'm really happy to see so many passionate youth gathered here, whether you're joining from Indonesia, Malaysia, China, Turkey, Korea, or anywhere else. Welcome to the journey. And today we will talk about next, please. Okay, today we will talk about the Korean Youth Summit commitment, persona discussion, symposium, and also the awarding night. Okay, now for the next slide. First, let's talk about why we are here. Our today's topic is, as mentioned before, know the rules on the journey, your Korean Youth Summit commitment. This year's Korean Youth Summit carries a big message. It's living culture and lasting the legacy. That means this isn't just a program where you attend sessions and go home. It's a chance for you to really be involved, be present, and own your growth. So as we go through this journey, I really hope you don't forget three things. The first, know the reason. The second, on the journey. And the third is inspire others. For the first, know the reason. You must know the reason why you sign up for the Korean Youth Summit in the first place. Remember your commitment, your why. This journey isn't just about traveling or attending the events. It's about understanding the bigger purpose to connect with cultures, grow as individuals, and become part of global movement that values sustainability and heritage. And the second is on the journey. Once you know your reason, you'll naturally begin to own the journey. This isn't just about showing up, it's about showing up with purpose. Take every opportunity to learn, speak up, explore, and connect. Say yes to growth. Whether you're asking a question in a session, supporting a teammate, or stepping up as a leader, this journey is yours. And the third is inspire others. What you learn here, we hope shouldn't stop with you. Share it. Be the kind of person who motivates others to care about culture, to take action, and to join the next journey. That's how we build a lasting legacy together, inshallah. So next slide. Okay, so let's look at our journey map. At the day one, it's arrival. At 30th of June, we will arrive in Korea, and the day two is opening, where we will take you for the city tour. And the day three is Korean Youth Summit event. We will take you to the group discussion, symposium, and awarding night. And the last day is closing. So our agenda isn't randomly designed. Actually, every part of this program, from opening, summit, to closing, is intentionally aligned with the Korean Youth Summit theme. It's living culture, lasting the legacy. So next slide. Okay, for now, welcome to the main event. In the main event, at the day three, uh, we have group discussion, symposium presentation, and of course, awarding night. And I will uh, bring you to the next slide. Okay, so what is group discussion like? Each group will have around 5 to 8 participants. You will have 2 minutes total to explore a topic and come up with a solution. And to make this discussion more interesting, we'll be using something special called the persona discussion method. So what is persona discussion? In next slide. Okay, personal discussion is a group discussion method where each participant adopts and impersonates a specific stakeholder persona related to discussion's topic. And for this, your role will be argue, express, and contribute based on persona's perspective. At the end, return to your true identity as a youth leader and create a collective solution based on all the perspectives discussed. Basically, your role play as different stakeholders. And for the discussion breakdown, here's how we divide the time. For 20 minutes, the 2 minutes first is for introduce the problem and the personas set up to be discussed. So for the next 5 minutes, it's for discussion, and for the first part, you will discuss as your assigned persona, and the next 10 minutes, we will bring you to the reflection and solution building. Then, after your role play, you will come back as your youth self and build a solution together with your team from all the perspective you heard. And the last for 3 minutes is presentation. So you with your team will make the PowerPoint for sharing and summarize what the discussion from your team, and you will share it when the symposium. Next slide. Okay, so for the example, we have 4 topics under empowering youth through cultural synergy. And we have 4 topics. The first is quality of education. The second is decent work and economic growth. The third is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. The fourth is sustainable cities and communities. So I'll give you the example in the next slide. We will choose one subtopic for you. For the example, in this topic is youth-led cultural tourism as an economic driver. So in this topic, we will assign you as other role, like the persona setup. We will give you the problem of this topic, and then we'll assign you as maybe tourism startup founder, Ministry of Tourism, and also local tour operator. And after that, we will give you the problem. How can youth-led cultural tourism become a major driver for local economic growth? And at the end, you will build solution for the problem and make it in presentation, and you will present it in the symposium. Okay, next. So here is presentation structure. After all the discussion, each group needs to make a slide. It's content for 5 slides. The first is title slide. You can mention your group name, topic, and subtopic. So the second slide is problem statement. You can describe what's the issue. So the third is personas and insight. You can write here what did each role say in your discussion, like what we assigned you before in persona setup. So you can write each of the role play here. And the fourth is proposed solution. Is the solution you build together for solving the main problem from the youth perspective. And the last slide is closing statement. This presentation will be presented during the symposium, so give it your best. Next. Okay, now we'll close the summit by recognizing your hard work. That's why we have awarding night. So in this awarding night, we have some award. For the first is the best presenter, so the best participant. The next is the best group, and also the top discussion group from next slide is the best group, and also the top discussion group champion. So yes, bring your energy, creativity, and teamwork, but also enjoy the process. And for the last, we have some important announcement to you. For those who applied for the fully funded participant, we've already sent you an email for interviews. And please check your inbox and confirm your interview schedule after this session. Okay, maybe that's all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Farah, to bringing your material to this week presentation for Korean Summit. The material is very, from my perspective, is very insightful for the D-Day of the Korean Summit itself, discussing about what we will do for the entire 4 days from the arrival, opening, and the Korean Summit itself on the third day and the closing. It maybe a lot of what do you call it? A lot of material that have been presented by you. I think that will be useful for all of us here that want to be in the Korean Summit itself. But I will announce to you guys the self-funded program is still available. So if you want to attend this Korean Summit itself, you can still register yourself for the Korean Summit. Thank you very much. Before that, we have a Q&A session. If all of you want to ask something, you can ask Ms. Farah, maybe from the chat, or maybe you can raise your hand. So I, as a moderator, will pick you so you can ask the question to Ms. Farah. The Q&A session is open for you guys, so feel free to ask anything. Maybe while we wait for the question from the participant, Ms. Farah, how do you make the program? This is for the youth summit, like for our maybe between the ranges of 19 to 30, early 30s. How do you make the program full of SDGs and beneficial to us?
As team and development, as training and development team, we try to make the discussion to the more interesting way. That's why we are not making the formal discussion. It's actually formal, but we improve it with just now what I said is personal discussion method. So everyone can be another role play. It can be maybe some stakeholder or also they will know their perspective before they jump into building solution of the problem that we face in the world reality. So I hope everyone who join this summit will be go as excited as we are who develop this program.
I think everyone here will be excited as we are, Ms. Farah. But how do you make the thought process? Maybe you are brainstorming with the TND team for maybe what's the process of you making this program as a personal discussion, right? What's the progress for that? Or we answer some of this question.
As this international summit, so first of all, we must put first that we will go together with all the participants around the world. So first thing, we make sure that everyone know their purpose for what the reason they are joining this summit. And then for building the program, we want when we jump to the session, they already have together and good chemistry. So we will, the first day is not exactly to the summit. So we will bring them to the city tour first so they can engage each other. So and also they know more each other and maybe build the chemistry each other. So when in the next day when they come to the discussion or the summit, they will be more friendly each other and they can build a good connection one another.
Oh, so it built upon trust and teamwork, right, Miss Farah?
Yeah.
So from the first time you have to introduce yourself, maybe first get to know each other, maybe hang out as a series tour, as a group. Maybe you will get to know each other, like where you from, what's your name, what's your cultural background, all of that. After that, we'll have maybe a discussion, maintaining about the Korean Summit itself. So it's a step-by-step progress, progressively getting to know each other, and the foundation of this progress itself is teamwork, right, Miss Farah? So we have one of the question here. As we will present by group, what are the things that we have to prepare, research related with our chosen SGDs, etc., before the day as a team, or just have to do all things at that day? Do we need to bring laptop or not? Maybe Miss Farah can answer this question.
Okay, so we have the more pre-orientation after this session. Today, we just give you the whole background of the discussion. And for the next orientation, we will also divide you into the group and we will inform you first about the topic and also the personal role. And after that, you can prepare it before the summit. So when you come to the summit, you have prepared all the things that you need to bring to the summit. And so for do we need to bring laptop or not? It's good to you to bring the laptop because the discussion also need the presentation, right? To be present there. So you need to make PowerPoint as well. And it's will make you easier when you bring the laptop with you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Farah, for answering the question. Is the question answered, Miss Samantha? While we wait for the answer of Miss Samantha, we have here also a question for Damina. Is it possible to reschedule the interview for May 14 as I received the interview registration letter late? Is it possible, Miss Farah?
Actually, we already give you 3 days schedule. First, you can look forward to the schedule that we already give you, and please do make it as the time that we schedule, because you know we have 3 days and uh, it's it's a long day to give you the time to choose when you can attend for the interview. But if you need in other day, maybe I will discuss with my team first. If they still have another time, maybe you can get the interview by the date you request. But otherwise, please do first lock the schedule in the day that we already mentioned.
All right, thank you, Miss Farah, for answering the question. For Miss Damina, is the question answered already? While we wait for the answer of Miss Damina, thank you, Miss Samantha, for your question. We have here another question from Ralina Shelakhova. Where will we live? Is accommodation, food included in $600 fee? Maybe Miss Farah can answer, or maybe more knowledgeable about this can answer the question.
Mm, as mentioned in the pre-orientation before, I think my friend already tell the place where we live. So it's in Marina Bay Sul Hotel. Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Marina Sol Bay Hotel. So we'll
You can
be
search. So for Ralina, you can search where is it. So you will find it the accommodation and hotel that we already prepare for the participant is really quite good hotel. So you can just check it out in website or in Google.
right. Thank you, Miss Ralina, for answering the question. Is there any more from the participant? Maybe the discussion itself. Maybe Miss Farah, you can give us an example. How do we exactly do persona discussion?
Hmm. Okay. Okay, basically for personal discussion, we have three steps, yeah, for the discussion. For the first step is the problem, persona setup. In the persona setup, we will give you the problem and also we will set up for you the persona or the role play you will have for the discussion. Yeah. So for the next, we will go to this to the discussion. But at this discussion, first you will not discuss the problem as yourself, who is youth leader, but you will discuss as that persona. That we will give you the role play, maybe as the stakeholder or as the tourism ministry, or maybe all the role play that related to the topic. So we will assign you with the role. And for the next, sorry, I have some problem with my camera, but I can still answer the question. And the next, after you go with your role play and discuss from that perspective, maybe from the stakeholder perspective, you will back to your position as youth leader, and then you will together with your friend discuss and build the solution after knowing the perspective from all the stakeholders. So like,
Oh, oh, okay, yeah, I think I get it. So we have to role play what we get, maybe as a stakeholder or a tourism ministry for
yeah,
the discussion. I think I get it. Yeah, maybe we will discuss after we answer another feedback from Miss Damina. But all the dates are already booked and only today is available. And I have exam on May 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th.
okay. And so maybe you can contact our admin, so we will let you know the answer.
Okay, Miss Damina, you have to contact the admin for that question. All right. I think Joseph here want to ask some question. Go ahead, Joseph.
Hello, good morning. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I'm great, Joseph. How are you, Joseph?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah, I wanted to ask concerning about the itinerary, whether you guys gonna provide us with the itinerary plan for the summit. Yes, because the embassy also need the itinerary. Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So concerning about the itinerary, that's what I wanted to ask. Because the list of documentation that have to be submitted at the embassy, they will require to an itinerary is supposed to be submitted. So I would like to know whether you guys gonna provide us with that or we have to do it for ourselves.
Right. Maybe for the question will be answered as for Miss Farah or Miss Corey for this question.
I can answer the question actually. Okay, Joseph, thank you for your question. For the itinerary, if it's required from your embassy or for the embassy that from your embassy, right?
Yes.
Okay. We already make the rundown, also the itinerary as well. So maybe we can share to you. You can contact our email or our admin, so we can give you the document. It's with full itinerary written there.
Okay. I also sent an email the other day to the Korea Youth Summit at gmail.com concerning, because the other day I was here, they said I sent them that email of the embassy in Dakar where they will send a request to them, tell them that I'll be coming for my visa application. So I sent those information to the email, but no reply. I don't know whether you guys received it or not.
Okay, thank you. Because no, we are still focusing on the interview. Maybe it's still there, your email, but once we read your email, we will send you the itinerary.
Okay. 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 Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Joseph, does that answer your question for Ms. Farah?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you, Joseph, for asking the question. We have here from Agam Moses. When is the deadline for the first installment of self-funded participant?
Maybe Cory, can you help me for answering the question?
Yes, maybe.
Okay, can you please repeat again? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat again the question?
All right, the question is, when is the deadline for the first installment of self-funded participant?
Oh, okay. For self-funded participants, actually, it's already like passed, but you can contact the admin. And if you want to like direct to pay the full payment, I think you can still do that. But please do that before like 15th of May.
Okay, Agam Moses, does that answer the question? While we wait, we have another question here from Jual Barua. Is it possible to get a sample of visa application form on how should we fill it up so that we can correctly fill up? All right, maybe Miss Farah or Miss Corey can answer this question. Okay, while we wait, I will have to notify you guys. We only take one more question because we running into the end of the Q&A session. Maybe this question from Mr. Jewel will be the last question from the Q&A session. Maybe Miss Farah or Miss Corey can answer the question. Or
Cory, I think.
all right, Miss Corey, can you answer the question? Yes. From what Miss Corey says, the deadline for the first installment is 15th of May. That is correct.
Maybe for the sample of visa application, if we have, after this we will give the sample in the group chat. But if we don't have, maybe in the group chat we can share by other participant. Maybe they if maybe they have, they can share it, or you can also ask another participant who has applied for their visa.
Okay, all right. Maybe that is it for the Q&A session. Sorry, Mr. Mina, I cannot answer that question because we have already running late for the Q&A session. So this is the last session for this presentation. That is documentation. So everybody that is here, maybe you can open up your camera and make a pose to the camera. So this is we all get caught for the documentation session. All right, I will wait for you guys to open your camera and smile at the camera. So for the YBB team, you can also count down from 3 if you are ready.
Okay, I'm gonna take the photo in 3, 2, 1. Smile. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you for the documentation, everyone. I will say thank you again for coming for this week pre-orientation. For next week, we'll also have pre-orientation that is the same day on the Saturday. Maybe stay tuned for that. Also, we also would like discussion for the Korean Youth Summit itself. So stay tuned for the next Saturday. I would say thank you again for Ms. Farah for filling up this pre-orientation this week. Thank you so much, Ms. Farah. Thank you for all of you guys that's coming for this Korean Youth Summit